What's going on, people? Welcome to today's vlog. The part that you just watched before I started speaking, let me just show you how actually YouTubers do that, if you know what I mean. It's fucking weird, because if anyone caught me walking past if anyone caught me setting that camera up, they'll be thinking, what the fuck is this kid doing? But yeah, have a little look. And that's how you fucking do it. It's weird, isn't it? It's weird when you see it like that. Like, I set up the camera, I walk back about 5 foot, or maybe a bit further actually, about, I don't know, 20, 30 yards. I don't even know actually, I'm chatting shit here. And I walk back and I walk past it, pretend there's nothing there. It's great, it's fucking great. And I can just edit that, it's very simple. But sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Drop a like if you enjoyed it. Well, we've watched about 20 seconds of it yet. You don't know if you enjoy it or not. But as usual, I appreciate you guys. So let's get fucking started, mate. So, oh god. So today's video is going to be slightly different than usual. You'll probably look to the title and you're clicking on it, and I know this probably won't get as much views as my other videos, because let's be honest, who would want to watch a workout featuring me when you could just watch an iFree Pro who's got a back that's 10 times better than mine? I'm fucking small, is how it is. But if you clicked on it, I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm going to take you through a back and traps workout for you guys. I'm just going to detail in regards to what I want you to do to ensure that you are getting the most out of your back sessions, because as we fucking know, if you're competing, we know that shots are won from the back. So if you really need a detailed back, as well as the glutes and hamstrings, they need to be in. You need a fucking good back to win a show, and I'm gonna try and showcase that next year, and hopefully show you guys, right, this is how you build a fucking good solid back. So if you're still watching, thank you so much. I'm gonna take you through the fucking workout, see how it fucking goes. Intra workout, EAAs, creatine, highly advanced cyclodextrin. I'm just having 25 grams intra. I've experimented with 50 grams intra before, and I nearly shit myself. Well, I did shit myself, but it wasn't healthy shit, you know what I mean? It was a bloody, like a river. So I'll stick to 25 grams for the time being. Now, I'll go into the detail on the workout a little bit soon, but yeah, I'm chatting shit.
My brain and the only thing I'm for the present and the future don't exist.
So guys, I just rocked up to the gym. I woke up this morning 163.25, which is my highest within this second bulking phase that I'm currently in. I feel like I'm holding a little bit of water, a little bit of fluid, and my legs are locked. My legs are really dommed up at the moment, so I expect to be around 161, 162 is roughly where I'm at. I'm gonna go through the workout quickly. Don't worry, I will put this on the screen for you at the end of the workout for you guys to screenshot and stuff like that. You know, if you've been following me for a while, I'm a big believer in low volume, high frequency training. Don't get me wrong, it's not for everyone. I know there's so many people watching right now who actually not do this kind of style of training. They do like a typical six day split, 5 day split, but for me, this is currently what I am doing, and it works for myself at the moment. So again, I advocate it as I enjoy doing that kind of stuff, and I want people to try something new. But again, if it doesn't work for you, it's totally fine. I'm not gonna have a go at anyone for doing that, you know what I mean? Everyone's fucking different, and this is what is beautiful about this sport. So the workout looks like this: a narrow grip pull down for 2 sets of 10 to 12. I'm going to eccentrically load the rack pull. My second movement, I'll explain a little bit in regards to why I'm doing that. 2 sets again. A T-bar row for 2 sets, as chest supported one though. A single arm rowing machine for 2 sets of 8 to 10. A seated row for 2 sets, and a dumbbell pullover for rest pause, and then we're going to move on to some dumbbell shrugs. So we're looking at my volume for back at the moment. Total working sets is about 12 working sets per session. For some people, that might not be a lot, but you need to remember that I am training this twice a week. So in 5 days time, I'll be hitting back again. So my total volume for the week will be roughly about 24 sets of back, which is on the higher end of things. But again, I'm training every 5 days, and I've kind of changed my split to a 4-way split instead of a 3-way split, so I can get away with a slightly little bit more volume at the moment. But that's currently what I'm looking like. I'm picking rack pulls today over deadlifts, because I normally do a deadlift, but my lower back and my hips are a little bit fucked, so I'm going to give rack pulls a go. If they feel like absolutely pony and my lower back is fucked, my hips are all fucked, I'm going to scrap it. But that's what it's looking like. I've been chatting for 2 minutes now. Hopefully you're still watching, hopefully you give a fuck, and let's just fucking get on with it, because I'm just sitting here chatting a load of waffle and I really want to get into the gym. So nuts is that's me turning on the button. The missus, fuck off. I love you really, but fuck off for the minute. Mum, dad, work, shit, uni, not even at uni, but fucking everything, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Look, there's a skip right there. See that, fuck off. And the dog, fuck off. Dog pissed up my shoe the other day. Get out of my head and fuck off. So that's what it's currently looking like. Let's just fucking do it, man, because I'm chatting shit. 2 minutes 45 seconds. Fucking hell, let's do it. So first exercise, like I said, is a pull down. Like I said, with every warm up I do, I have a purpose. It's just ensuring that everything feels right. No niggles, no like, oh god, that feels a little bit odd. And like I said, doing a maximum of like 4 or 5 reps on the loading, just to warm up, just to feel the weight, then we're progressing up. So in total, I'll probably do about 5-6 warm-up sets to get to my actual working set. Now it might vary from person to person. If you're lifting a lot less than me, it's going to require a lot less warm-ups. If you're lifting a lot more than me, it's going to require more warm-ups, simple as that. But that's how I like to do things. Ensure that I am very warm, muscles are firing before I get started, and I normally just warm up in the exercise that I'm doing first. So for example, I'm doing a narrow pull down first, I'll do that first. Simple as that. I won't do no fucking rotator cuff or stuff or anything like that. I'll save that till after the workout. But yeah, 2 sets of this and we'll fucking move on to the heavy load and stuff. Well, heavy for me anyway. It might not be heavy for you motherfuckers, but heavy for me. So when the loading, like look at the difference here, 21, 28. That's 7 kilos, 7 kilos each time. When the jump is too big, add a 2.5 or add a whatever you want. That's progress, my friend. Use your fucking brains. So that was 2 sets of a pull down variation. 1 set of 7, 1 set of 8. Progressed the first set and maintained the second set. I don't know what was happening on the second set, but my legs were fucking like shaking, like really bad. But for the grip that anyone gives a fuck, I'm using the PSP one. These are much better than the mag grips for sure, because you can wrap wraps around them. But fuck me, my little legs were fucking shaking. So exercise 2, rack pulls, we're going to eccentrically load the rack pulls. The reason behind that is because if you want any hypertrophy from either like a rack pull or a deadlift, you have to do the eccentric. You see so many people will lift that up and just slam the weight back from A to B, and it's just fucking shit. What are you going to get out of that? You're going to get nothing. You might get stronger, but are you eccentrically loading it? No, you're not, and that's what so many people get wrong with these movements. You need to eccentrically load that movement. Again, below the knee, so many people go above the knee. You're just doing fucking traps if you're doing above the knee. But I like to go below the knee, and you'll find that you work more rectors, obviously more traps, and you won't be able to load as much, but it will target what you want it to target. So keep that in mind when you're fucking loading rack pulls or deadlifts and stuff like that. You're slamming back down the weight and doing it above your knee. It's fucking pointless. You're wasting your time. You're just doing a trap workout, and you're not going to get any decent eccentrics in there.
Thanks. Lit. I told him home's where the heart is, but what if I was heartless? Surrounded by the darkness, I treat it like it's harmless. My feelings in a harness, ain't a victim, I'm a target. On this body in my garments, I ain't asking for no pardons. I inspire my opponents, they find me so insulting. I'm insulted, it's revolting, what's unfolding. These feelings I'm beholding, so provoking. Passive smoking got me choking, while my patience is eroding. Get prepared for an explosion, back up on my business. Rise block, I ditched it. Wanna know these dipsticks, don't end up on my hit list. Critically I nitpick, but I'm still optimistic. I still make your wifey smudge her lipstick on my big dick. Life weren't a picnic, still risk it for a biscuit. Trying to go legit was so far from.
So I eccentrically loaded the rat pulls. Form could have been a little bit better, slightly round in the lower back or round in the upper back as well. And the last part of the eccentrics, I could have just been a little bit more better with that. But I was happy with those. They are fucking hard though when you do eccentric loading. So keep that in mind, you're not going to be able to load as what you normally do. But if you actually want to improve your back, getting stronger like that, you will improve your back for sure. So that's one key tip. Moving on to the chest supported T-bar row now. Very, very good exercise. Takes a lot off the lower back. And you just focus on that upper back. Very, very good.
Simplistic. Bitches fran bitch fit sound bitch, I go ballistic. Till they dig me up a grave and call it day on my existence. Lost a couple battles but I never lost a war before. Henny in my bottle, let me tell you what I pour it for. When it rains it pours, but when it poured I paused. Trying to find my feet but all I ever seemed to find was flaws. Karma, she won't wipe my smiles. I spent a.
So I think the goal with that exercise is elbows down, drive elbows down. So many people roll like this, it's not going to hit any lat. If you're, especially if that's the goal, hitting lat here, which for me is. So drive elbows down to the base of the spine. Try and not twist the torso. Try and keep the torso nice and straight. And squeeze, fucking squeeze, stretch and fucking squeeze. Progress that. And you grow like that, you can get some good lats. That is a lat focused kind of movement for me. A lot of people think rowing. Imagine it being a dumbbell row. There we go. Imagine it being a dumbbell row. But yeah, the goal is just ensure that your elbows are driving down to the base of the spine, and none of this fucking rowing shit, you know what I mean? Because if you're trying to build some lats, I've repeated myself about fucking 10 times now, but you get the message. So I finished off with two sets of a seated row variation. Again, the goal with that is just to retract the scapula, bring the elbows as far back as possible. That's what I did pretty much. Again, form wasn't absolutely amazing, but sometimes it's just good to fucking move some decent weight in. Well, not decent weight, but decent weight for me. That's how I should word it. But yeah, I was really happy with that. Felt pretty good considering the form wasn't absolutely spot on, but who gives a fuck. And then we did a pullover, cable pullover variation. Again, the goal with this is just closing my eyes and imagine using my lats. So the first movement, or the first initial movement that I want to create here is just lats. Bringing the lat, driving the elbows down to the floor. You know, rest pause on that. So rest pause, I did 10 reps at first, then I did 7, then I did 5, and then we finished off on a horizontal chest press, if you want to call it that, or a vertical chest press, whatever the fuck it's called. Did some shrugs on that. Again, just focusing on keeping my chin down to the floor, because that's when we're stretching the traps the most, and then just squeezing the fuck out of them, and working in a 10 to 15 rep range. And then did some calves, which I didn't bother recording because who fucking gives a shit about calves. So yeah, I was in the gym, and this was really annoying. I was on a bit of a machine, and I could see a geezer wanting to go on the same piece of kit as me, and he was like lurking around at me. I could feel like his eyes looking at me, if you know what I mean, when I was performing my exercises. And it is really, really fucking annoying that. Just ask me how many sets you got, mate. I'm not gonna bite your head off and go, oh, I've got fucking 15, mate, you're not having a go on it. I'm not gonna be like that, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be like, mate, I've got 2 more sets, just leave me alone and stop fucking watching me whilst I'm bloody training. It really put me off. So anyone does that, just fucking ask, because not everyone's horrible on this planet, you know. Really, I could sense it. His eyes were just burning the back of my head. I could feel it. I was like, wow, I can feel his presence so close to me. I'm thinking, mate, cunts, fuck off. I'll screenshot that, and I've probably put it on the screen already. If I haven't, I will do. And let me know what you think if you give it a go. And any questions, message me down below. I'm going to get home now. Going to try and, well, it's 5:10, rush hour in Dunstable. Absolute bloody nightmare. But we're going to go home and we're going to eat, because I'm hungry than a motherfucker, mate. The usual post-workout, 250 grams of cooked weight long grain rice, and 150 grams of cooked weight chicken, 150 grams of Cocoa Pops. And the time is about 5 to 6 in the evening. So typically after training, I probably eat about 45 minutes to an hour after I actually finish training. There's no real rush for me to get home and eat straight away, because I had my intra-workout whilst I was obviously training, which obviously contained some sort of carbohydrate. So there's no need for me to rush home. But my biggest advice for people in regards to when they should eat after the post-workout, I would probably say an hour, within an hour, or maybe hour to an hour and a half. It's down to you. It's down to you at the end of the fucking day, but for me, I stick to about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, pretty much what I'm doing now, and it seems to be working okay. So this question is from, mate, I can't even say your name. People on Instagram these days have like 5 different fucking numbers in their name. Just have a normal name, just have your name, you know what I mean? You don't need to put like 5723659, you know what I mean? Anyway, Ravia something. He asked me, you know who you are anyway, he asked me, George, does bodybuilding get you pussy? No, it bloody does not. It doesn't. I think that since I've started bodybuilding, I get more men. I get more attraction from men than I do from the female side of things, which is, it don't bother me because I've got misses anyway. It don't fucking bother me. But before I used to bodybuild, I used to get more pussy. I didn't get crazy amounts of pussy. I'm not fucking, oh, look at me, Billy Whitbox here, I get loads of pussy, because I don't. But before I was bodybuilding, I got more attraction off girls than I do fucking now. I get more attraction off fucking boys, which is always the bloody case. So no, it does not get you pussy. I probably got more before I even started bodybuilding. But at the end of the day, my biggest tip for anyone looking for a missus or stuff like that is just be yourself. So many people rush it. Like, if you start speaking to a girl now, you want to wife them like in a week's time. You want to be like, oh, I want to get with them. Take your fucking time, motherfuckers. No, it don't get you pussy. It really doesn't. And you just be yourself. I'm giving relationship advice here now. Just fucking be yourself. Don't rush things, and don't think, oh yeah, I'm gonna build some muscle now, I'm gonna get some pussy. When you're not, you'll probably get fuck all, just like when I used to not get fuck all when I was single. But now I'm alright because I made some sort of an effort to get into a relationship, and I've done alright from it. She's a salt. Anyway, that's me ranting on today. Comment down below, Max. Oi, Max! If you watch the whole thing, my battery is like flashing, telling me I need to end this video. So we can leave it on that note. We can leave it on that note with this good little boy. Yes, good boy. Anyway, guys, I will speak to you in a bizzle. See you later. Bye, 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 bye. Say bye. Bye. Bye.